Review on the Mountfield 1538H ride-on lawnmower with the Stiga 500 ST engine, single cylinder engine. I think it's actually a 446cc or 456, something like that. Right, we've had this 12 months, so I thought I would do a review of somebody that's used it, because every review I found online before we bought this was somebody selling it, you know, a company, a business. And to be honest, it didn't give me the info I needed. So hence, this is being traded in today after just 12 months of use. They say it's good up to, I think it's 2 acres or whatever it is. We've got about half an acre to 3/4 of an acre to cut. We're on a slope, not horrendous, but it is a slope. So I'm going to explain now why this is not man enough if you have slopey ground and so on. Now, on a flat surface, this will cut your grass all day long, not a problem. You won't have no problem. It's a good little lawnmower. And I'll just go through some of its features, so it's quite simple. You've got 7 cut lengths, heights on it. We put it on 4 and never have to move it again, so that's fine. Fuck off, chicken. Piss off. Get. This has got the mulch system in the back. They come with that. So we never have to use the grass box because the mulch system is, so there's never any grass cuttings to pick up or get rid of, which is brilliant in the sense you're cutting 1.5 acres of land. Within 2 months, you're going to have a pile the size of a van of grass cuttings. So there's no grass cuttings to pick up when using the mulching system, and there's none collected. They just disappear, which is a brilliant system. You've got the simple forward for your choke and then down for run, which is absolutely fine. You've got headlights, which are absolutely pointless. They put them on all lower, but what idiot's going to be cutting grass at night time? And when it's dark in the winter, you're not cutting grass, so it really doesn't matter. Pull on, activates the cutter. Push down, takes the cutter off. It's as simple as that. You can pull this bar up for emptying the box if you use as a grass collector, but why you would, I don't know, with the mulching system. And you've got forward, reverse and brake. So other than that, it's a good little lawnmower for flat ground. If you've got flat ground, brilliant. It starts first time, the cut is good, good little lawnmower. It's a thin chassis, so not a wide chassis. So if you've got a bit of bumpy ground, which I have, it's not a comfortable ride. You get thrown out your seat and all sorts. So for me, which I'll show you the ground that we've got and you'll understand. But anyway, being a single engine, single cylinder, like I say, flat surfaces, this will eat up your ground all day long and it'll run forever. It's good. It's got a good sized fuel tank. I think you'll be able to cut, well, we can do, say, 3/4 of an acre 3 times before we need to fill it. So you probably cut 3 acres before you need to fill it. Downside, from my point of view, the box lifts off, which is brilliant. This back box comes off, is great. But you can't run it without that box on. There must be a switch on the back. So, because we use the mulching system, we don't need that box on the back. So I tried to run it with it off, it won't. So, and I couldn't be asked to find the switch to whatever it connects into. So anyway, that's my only issue. Now, I'll explain with the land why this is no good for me. And we've traded it in today. They're coming to collect it after 12 months of use. We're buying a Solo 660 twin engine with a wider chassis. Yes, it's 700 quid more, but I wish I'd have been told that at the beginning before I got into, you know, having to use a lawnmower, because we just bought the property, so we needed to check. So for me personally, again, I'm going to just reiterate it. If you have slopey land or slightly bumpy land and you've got a little bit of extra money, don't buy this. Go for a twin engine and a higher CC, because it just doesn't have the power. Now I'm going to point you to the sky while I take you to my land. Right. Now, this is the land that we cut. It's got a gradient. I don't know whether the phone will pick it up, but this is the gradient. Now, we bought the lawnmower from brand new, so this is all we have to cut. And just a little bit up here. So, the ground's a bit bumpy. You can see it's a little bit bumpy. It's not a manicured lawn. So, there's bloody chickens. There's your slope. Now, I reckon from bottom to top, height-wise, it's a hard one. Maybe 15 foot. So you've got a gradual slope, for, from bottom to top, from about 15 feet, whatever. Now, the lawnmower, going up and down, it's not man enough. It will do it, but you could walk faster. The engine, you can hear the strain on the engine. You can feel the strain on the engine, and I don't think it would last its 5 years. 5-year warranty going up and down this line. So in the end, we've had to go left to right, left to right, left to right. Which isn't ideal, because you're then leaning and it digs into the grass, and you get patches where it's skimming the grass. So hence why we've had to trade it in. So yeah, that's the review I would put on that Mountfield. If you've got a bit of land that's, like a little bit bumpy, we've got some bumps in here and little bumps here and there. It's not super smooth. To be fair, the Mountfield's not good enough, in my opinion, because you get thrown out the seat, because it's not a wide chassis, so you get thrown out the seat. It hasn't got the power to come up and down the hills. You can see, having to cut it sideways, it skimmed the grass because we were leaning at an angle. So that's why we want to cut up and down as we used to with the old lawnmower that we got with the property. So my opinion is, for anybody looking at the Mountfield, the Steiger 500 engine single cylinder, if you have land that is not flat and smooth, or at least flat anyway, I wouldn't buy it. We've had that 12 months and we've had to trade it in. And this isn't big land. We can cut it in an hour. It's not big at all. But because of the slope, the Mountfield's not man enough. It struggles going up and down the hill terribly. It does it, but I don't know how long it would last. So we've had to bite the bullet, trade it in, and we've got a, like I say, 660 Solo coming today, twin engine, which should be a lot better, which I will do a review on that, should we get it to see the difference. But yeah, if you're going to buy a ride-on lawnmower and you've got slopes on your land, do yourself a favour, don't buy the Mountfield. And I would highly suggest you don't buy a single cylinder, because they're not man enough for slopey ground. You've got to buy a twin, and you've got to buy, I don't know, at least for this, I'm hoping the 600 will be enough, but you've got to buy a twin. The singles just aren't man enough for sloped ground. So I hope this will save somebody the mistake we did when we bought the Mountfield, on suggestion that it would be a good lawnmower. It will be on straight land. Again, I reiterate, don't buy it if you've got hilly ground. Just don't buy it, because I don't think it will last. I think the diff will go with the strain on the engine, and so on. So we've actually, like I said, we've swapped for a Briggs & Stratton engine lawnmower. So hopefully it's going to be a lot better. So again, hopefully I'll go back to the lawnmower. So yeah, there's your lawnmower again. So it's the Mountfield 153 38H, single cylinder, Steiger 500 engine. Nice little lawnmower for flat ground. I'd have it all day long on flat ground. You know, on flat ground, it moves. It's not a problem on flat ground. And it's a good lawnmower for that. But anything other than flat ground, give it a wide berth. That's just my honest opinion, and I hope this will help somebody, because I could not find a review on this lawnmower that somebody's been using and not trying to, you know, sell it as a business. So this is an honest review of just over 12 months use. I think it's 14 months. But I've had to bite the bullet and get rid of it, because I don't think it will last the 5-year warranty with the hilly ground. So hope this helps somebody out.